BCG matrix, also known as the Boston Consulting Group matrix, the another name is the growth share matrix, is a planning tool that uses the graphical representation of the company's product and service in an effort to make the company decide what product and services they should keep, what they should sell, what they should invest more, and what they should divest. There are already many videos available on this topic, but this video will explain this concept of BCG matrix in simple terms and will focus more on how to construct this BCG matrix. So we will take an example of an Apple company here. So by end of this video, you will also be able to construct the BCG matrix for your own company. Also, don't forget to watch out some interesting quizzes in between. So what are we waiting for? Let's start our today's topic on BCG matrix. Hello and welcome to yet another video series from Digital E-Learning, your one-stop solution for all your learning needs. So the BCG matrix plots the company's offerings, whether the product or services, in this four square matrix quadrant, where the y-axis represents the market growth rate, x-axis represents the relative market share, and then we have the SBUs, also known as the strategic business units, which are placed in any of these four quadrants. So this BCG matrix was introduced by Boston Consulting Group in 1970s. So before we deep dive into how do we construct this BCG matrix, so let us understand these three terms. One is the market growth rate, second is the relative market share, and what are these strategic business unit or SBUs? Market growth rate. It is the rate at which market or industry is growing. The industry growth rate can be found out in any industry report, which are usually available online for free. It is represented on the y-axis on the BCG matrix, which can be in the form of high growth rate or low market growth rate. It is expressed as a ratio of total market unit sales in the current year divided by total market unit sales in the previous year. Let's take an example here. Let's say your total industry sales was $2 billion in 2019 and it grew to $3 billion in 2020. Now we need to calculate the market growth rate here. So the formula is market growth rate is $3 in 2020 minus the $2 in 2019 divided by previous, that is $2. So we get a market growth rate of 50%. Now you need to check how your company is growing. That means if your company, say for example, is growing at 40%, but the market is growing at 50%, that means you are lagging behind the market growth rate. That is why the market growth rate is an essential factor when evaluating the viability of new and existing business ventures. So by accessing your current rate of growth and comparing it with your industry and your competitors, you can make the informed decisions regarding the business planning strategies moving forward. Relative market share. So before we understand what is relative market share, we need to understand the market share. So market share is nothing but a percentage of your company in any industry. It can be measured in terms of revenue, sales, or the total volume. It is represented on the x-axis in the BCG matrix, and it is given by the formula as your firm total sales divided by total industry sales into 100. For example, let's say the total industry sales were 10 billion, but your company's sales was just $1 billion. That means your market share would be 10% in this case. So this is the market share. Now let us look at what is relative market share. So relative market share is calculated by dividing your own market share divided by the largest competitor's market share. Say for example, your market share is just 40%, oh sorry 20%, but the largest competitor's market share is 40%. So in this case, your relative market share with respect to the largest competitor would be 0.5. Strategic Business Unit or SBU is an independently managed division of a large company which has its own vision, mission, goals, and objective, whose planning is done separately from any other business of a company. So strategic business unit operate as a separately fully functional unit which forms the business portfolio of any company. Now let us see how we can construct this BCG matrix. So we divide into four quadrants of high and low relative market share and high and low market growth rate. So if your market share is high and market growth rate is high also, so these are known as stars. Stars are the leaders in the business. They require heavy investment to maintain its large market share. Stars can be both cash generator and cash users at same time, and they are the primary unit in which the company should invest more money. Because stars are expected to become cash cows in future and will generate the positive cash flow. Next we have is the cash cows with market share as high, but the market growth rate here is very low. They are the foundation of any company and often the stars of yesterday. They generate more cash than they require. They extract the profit by investing a little cash as possible. So cash cow are the most profitable brands that should be milked to provide as much as cash as possible for the stars, which they need for future growth. Now we have the dogs who have low relative market share and market growth rate is also low. They do not have the potential to bring in money to the company. Rather, companies should liquidate, divest, or reposition these dogs. In short, their net worth investment is not fine and they are generating negative cash flows. Finally, we have the question marks, whose relative market share is low as of now, but the market growth rate is high. Most business start off as question mark, so they will absorb greater amount of cash if the market share returns is remain unchanged. So question mark have the potential to become stars in the future. So company will invest in question marks and will take money from cash cows so that the question marks will become stars of tomorrow. But it is possible that the question mark may not succeed and may even require a large amount of investment. That is why company keep very close consideration on these question marks to see whether they are worth investing or not. Now is the quiz time. So if you are still watching this video, please try to answer these two questions. First question is, what is the another name for question marks in that BCG matrix? Is it a problem child, problem kid, problem children's? The second question would be, in the BCG matrix, what are the labels on the horizontal and the vertical axis called? Is it relative market share, business strength, industry growth rate, market growth rate, or the industry attractiveness? You can leave your answers in the comment section below and I will read all your comments. And if you think this video is good enough, please hit that like button as well and share it with all your friends and colleagues. Let us look at the BCG matrix for Apple company. So we are divided into four quadrants with relatively high market share and low market share, high market growth rate and low market growth rate. Now let us look at who are the stars of the Apple company. One is the iPhone and second are the smartwatch. So these are the two products of the company which have very high relative market share and very high market growth rate as well. Now let us look at who are the cash cows here. So cash cows are the iPads, Apple laptops and the iTunes. So these are the products which have very high market share but the market growth rate is low. Then we have the question marks or the problem child. So here we have the Apple TVs. And finally we have the dogs whose market share is low and his and market growth rate is also low. And these are the Apple iPods. So here the question marks are the one who has a chance to become the stars in the future. Let's look at the BCG matrix for a Coca-Cola company. So we'll first list on all the components of Coca-Cola. This may not be all, but let's stick to these, and we will now construct the BCG matrix. We have stars, we have cash cows, we have question marks or problem child, when we have dogs. So let us now try to fit all these products into this BCG matrix. So the first one is the Limca with relative high market share, but market growth rate is low. Next we have the Sprite with relative market share is very low, but the market growth rate is very high. Now we are left with three: Fanta, Coca-Cola and Diet Coke. Now I leave these up to you to decide in which of these four quadrants these three products fall. You can send me your replies in the comment section below, and I will review which of these are comments are correct. So that is all I have on this video. See you soon in my next video.